Hello dear students, welcome back to EduHunt video lecture series. In this session, we are going to discuss about the essential organs of a flower. Angiosperms produce flowers and these flowers have 4 circles in it, and the circles are situated on a receptacle which is the extended part of the pedicel, which is the stalk of a flower. So these organs are 4 circles of the flower. Are the outermost circle is the calyx, second is the corolla, third androecium, and the final and the innermost circle is the gynoecium. Androecium and gynoecium are considered as the essential organs of the flower. Androecium consists of stamens. Okay. Let's label it. What part of the flower is this? Yes, it is the stalk pedicel. It is thalamus, and this is the stamen. E part stamen. So all the stamens of the flower together we call them as androecium. So androecium lo emuntai stamens untai. So stamens lo if we take out a single stamen, it looks like this. This is the single stamen, and the stamen consists of 2 major parts. One is the stalk-like structure through which the stamen attaches to the thalamus is known as the filament. అంటే స్టేమెన్ కు ఉండే స్టాక్ ని ఫిలమెంట్ అంటాము, అండ్ పైన ఉండే అప్పర్ పార్ట్ ని యాంథర్ అంటాము. యాంథర్ అంటే టిప్, అప్పర్ సాక్ లైక్ స్ట్రక్చర్, and the stalk is called the filament. So anther and filament, these two are connected by a junction, connective joint called the connective. Through the connective, the filament attaches to the anther, and the anther consists of sac-like structure, and the sac possesses the sporogenous tissue. That sporogenous tissue, genus means generation, giving birth to, giving rise to. So the spore producing tissue is called the sporogenous tissue. స్పోరోజీనస్ టిష్యూ. అండ్ దీన్ని మనం మైక్రోస్పోరోజీనస్ టిష్యూ అని కూడా అంటాం. సో దిస్ స్పోరోజీనస్ టిష్యూ విచ్ గివ్స్ రైజ్ టు spore mother cells, microspore mother cells. And these microspore mother cells on undergoing reduction division, that is meiosis, produce haploid microspores which we call them as pollen grains. Okay, ఇది androecium గురించి. Androecium lo, as we have mentioned that in androecium there are stamens, and each stamen, androecium is formed from microsporophyll. It is the microsporophyll. మనం ఎలా అయితే జిమ్నోస్పర్మ్స్లో మైక్రోస్పోరోఫిల్స్ మెగాస్పోరోఫిల్స్ చూసామో, androecium is the modified evolved microsporophyll. Okay, microsporophyll ante a sporophyll which bears the microsporangia. Microsporangia, they produce microspores. Alage ikkada these are the androecium are the modified microsporophylls, and gynoecium called carpel. Carpel is the modified megasporophyll. So the megasporophyll is differentiated into ovary, style, and the tip called the stigma. Ovary, basal, swollen, broad region is the ovary, that is the basal swollen region of the gynoecium is ovary, and then style, the from the ovary the style emerges as a slender stalk, and it terminates into a tip called the stigma. అంటే gynoecium లో 3 parts or carpel లో 3 parts ఉంటాయి: ovary, style, stigma. ఈ పిక్చర్లో క్లియర్గా ఉంది. If you see the picture, ఇప్పుడు చూడండి ఈ పిక్చర్లో మీకు ఇది గైనీషియం. ఓకే, గైనీషియం. ఇక్కడ కన్ఫ్యూజన్ లేకపోతే క్లియర్గా అర్థమవుతుంది. గైనీషియంలో 3 parts, దీన్ని కార్పెల్ అన్నాము. 3 parts ఉంటాయి. ఒకటి బేసల్ పార్ట్, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ద ఓవరీ. ఓవరీ passes like a slender structure called the style. It terminates into a tip called the stigma. అంటే గైనీషియంలో కార్పెల్స్ ఉంటాయి. కార్పెల్లో గైనీషియంలో 3 parts ఉంటాయి: బేసల్ ఓవరీ, మిడిల్ స్టైల్, టర్మినల్ స్టిగ్మా. ఈ 3 parts ఉంటాయి. ఇది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. And angiosperms, they lack both archegonia and antheridia. ఇవి ఉండవు. సో antheridia, archegonia అనేవి absent. This must keep in your mind. Both archegonia and antheridia are absent, and which are replaced by gynoecium and androecium. Flowers are adapted for various modes of pollination by birds. Ornithophily. Ornithophily is the pollination by birds. Air, anemophily. Water, hydrophily. Insects, entomophily. Like that. Even bats, Chirapterophily. So these are the various agents which pollinate the flowers. The outermost axillary whorl, that is the accessory whorl of the flower, is called the calyx, represented by the sepals as I mentioned. Corolla is the second whorl which is mentioned by the corolla petals, and the bright color of the petals combined with the scent of essential oils present in some flowers make the flower highly attractive to pollinating agents, that is insects and some birds. And the angiosperms are an exceptionally large group of plants on the earth, on the globe, occurring in a wide range of habitats, and they range in size from tiny plants to almost they are microscopic. Wolffia is a microscopic plant, and to tall trees like eucalyptus trees tells kada ఈ విల్ఫీ అని చూసుండకపోవచ్చు కానీ యూకలిప్టస్ ని అందరం చూసాం. సో ఇట్స్ అ టాల్ ట్రీ ఓవర్ 100 meters high. They provide food, fodder and fuel, medicines and several other commercial products which are important for mankind. The male sex organs in the flower, that is stamen, and each stamen consists of filament and anther, two parts. Anther, that is the tip, and the filament, that is the slender stalk of the androecium. And after the anthers, the sporogenous tissue gives the microspore mother cells, and each microspore mother cell is a diploid one. Now it undergoes reductive division to produce haploid microspores, which now call them as pollen grains, and they produce the anthers produce the pollen grains. Danne manam pollen ani general ga pilustam. The female sex organs are the carpels or pistil ani kuda antam, gynoecium, pistil, carpel edaina female reproductive organ marchipokandi. Pistil consists of an ovary, style and stigma, and within ovules are present highly reduced female gametophytes termed embryo sacs. Ivanni tarvata chuddaamu detailed ga. The embryo sac formation is preceded by meiosis. Embryo sac kuda ekkadi nunchi vastundi ante female gametophyte embryo sac. Female gametophyte ela develop avutundante megaspore divide avadam valla vastundi, and hence each of the cells of an embryo sac is haploid, and each embryo sac has 3-celled egg apparatus, 1 cell egg and 2 synergids, 3 antipodal cells and 1 central cell which is a secondary cell which is diploid, formed by the fusion of 2 polar nuclei. The polar nuclei eventually fuse to produce the central secondary nucleus. We'll discuss the process of fertilization and how the male reproductive organs are developed, and how they release the pollen grains, and how the female reproductive organs developed, and how they participate in fertilization. It is another concept. Now we have discussed about the essential organs of the flower, that is androecium and gynoecium. Androecium ante male reproductive structures of the flower. These are essential for fertilization, and female essential structures are the gynoecium. Each gynoecium consists of, gynoecium ni pistil antamu, carpel ani kuda antamu. So anyway, it is the female reproductive organ of the flower, and this gynoecium consists of 3 parts: ovary, style, stigma. Ovary ante basal part, style ante middle slender stalk like part, and tip ni stigma antam. Stigma, sometimes it may be capitate like globo structure, and sometimes it may be bifurcate. It sometimes may give up some capitate stigma, and sometimes it may split into some branches. So anyway, stigma is the tip of the pistil or the carpel or the gynoecium. Androecium consists of stamens, and each stamen has two important parts. The stalk called the filament and the tip called the anther. Anther is very crucial because anther is the one in which the meiotic division takes place and it produces the pollen grains. So the anther is very, very important. If the filament is not there, sometimes filaments may not be there, anthers directly attached to the sometimes the filament may be reduced, but anthers must be there. Anther is the fertile part of the stamen. So this is the class regarding the essential organs of the flower. So I hope you have understood well about the class, and in the next session we'll discuss about the what happens if the pollen grains released out and how they reach the gynoecium and how the process of fertilization affect in angiosperms. Have a nice day. Thank you.